there isn't though, is there, James? Math.
Hold on,
You're
ladies.
not the
Yeah.
smartest.
James, math.
Hey, yo, what's good?
Math.
What's good?
Chilling, brothers.
Yo, we need all the men down here.
Hey, taking it easy, man. Trying to, you know, just
That
make
Frankie
the
at the
most
back.
out of or figure out this little situation we got on our hands. So, you know,
Yeah.
I heard what happened. I heard you guys came down and, you know, told me it's a nice message to Frankie. I understand. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So I don't, you know, I don't know what Frankie's got himself all caught up in and involved in.
he looks
and
clapped.
It doesn't concern me overly much as long as I can maintain my family's safety.
Yeah.
So the question that, you know, or the message that got put to me is that, you know, Frankie was told by us and by our Jefe that if he were to act, he
What
would
bad time to wake back up.
he were to black out and he would not do this on face of the Vagos, etc., etc. And obviously we also understand, you know, there is the other side of it where you are part of a gang, you are part of a gang.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So we're all on that page. We do understand. So I guess the question here is, what can we work out to isolate this incident or to remove the Vagos from this situation?
As long as Frankie doesn't get involved with the hunting crew, with Roosters and the Goons and Speedy and Lang and all of them, we have no issue. It's more of kind of just letting Frankie know. I know he's trying to protect his loved one, Sid, and you know, she's been wearing yellow. I don't know if she's a part of you guys, but every time I see her, she's wearing yellow colors. So as long as they stick out of it, there is no issue. The whole point of you guys even getting shot was more of, hey, Frankie, open your eyes. You know, you might care about Sid, but there's other people you should care about too, you know? So if you're gonna fight over Sid and get involved into business where your nose doesn't belong, there's other loved ones back home that, you know, can face the consequences too. Because we have no issues with you guys. We just don't want Frankie putting his nose when we're going after Roosters, Cerberus, and the Goons, you know? So to be honest, there's no issue as long as Frankie doesn't get involved in those convoys and those hunting parties.
Okay, so I can perhaps see a few solutions.
Mm-hmm.
So you say that there's these hunting parties, yeah?
Yeah.
If Frankie, well, not if Frankie is an employee of Rooster's Rest, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So if he's on the books, like fully registered, right, as a security guard, even. So if Frankie is at Rooster's Rest and he is not wearing yellow, and he's involved in something like this, is that going to be a problem for the Vagos?
I mean, are you guys a gang or a security company?
We're a gang, but I'm talking about Frankie. You know, it's a simple question. It's just if Frankie wants to work and that's his job, as long as he's not hunting you guys.
If he's working at if he's working at Roosters and doing an actual proper job and not convoying and hunting, I have no issue if he's doing his normal work.
Okay, that's something to be, you know, appreciated and, you know, and considered.
But the second
so
he starts hunting or joining them in convoys or this or that, the second he leaves Roosters to come shoot us, then it's an issue.
Okay, understood. Now, I know you say you have no problem with us, but there are, you know, a couple of family members here who did get shot down because of all of this, right? And I understand, you know, I understand the point you were trying to make, and I also understand that, you know, and I'm gonna be honest, and I'm gonna be upfront here, and I understand that you're not scared of us because of some recent happenings in the Vagos. So, I respectfully come to you to talk, I guess, and to ask that you don't do that kind of shit once we're trying to do this.
And don't get your boy involved in our business. It goes the same way, you know? The whole point,
100%.
and I get you're saying, oh, he was blacked out or this or that. If he's coming and convoying or joining hunting parties, regardless if he's blacked out or not, it will fall on you guys. The same way, if one of my boys do shit to you guys, I'm gonna back them, and it falls under me, you know?
Yeah,
My boys
that's
represent
understood.
me. I don't know how it works in the south side, but my boys clearly represent me and what we stand for, you know? And if my boys get into shit, I'm gonna back that shit and I'm gonna stand by it, you know? And I'll deal with it internally if I need to. But whatever my people do resembles my gang, you know? So that's why when Frankie's been getting involved with these convoys or these chases or these hunting parties, it came back to you guys. Because what Frankie told
I
me,
understand.
he's trying to protect his loved one. But while he's trying to protect his loved one, he's putting his other loved ones at risk. After you guys were shot, I called Frankie to go pick up his loved ones, you know? We didn't rob you guys, we didn't do shit. It was just more to show Frankie there's a bigger picture to it. It has nothing to do with you guys rebuilding this or that, anything like that, you know?
No, understood. Entirely understood. No, that's not, and that's not where I'm, kind of trying to come from, right? I'm making the point. Right here, right now, that you could have look, and you didn't have to, and I'm not telling you how to run your shit, but if you would come to us and had the talk with us before any blood had to be shed, or especially any blood of people that weren't necessarily involved with things, I think that may have been somewhat of a an easier way to deal with this, because I can sit here and be political, of course, and do what's best for my gang, but there are when you shoot someone, people do get upset about it, right? So
yeah.
So we don't want to lay down, fool. Like we're not saying we want to fight you or some shit, but I can't just let us be walked over. I can't lay down to just being shot at. So that's why I come to you, and I think like, can we get some level of respect here? And we're gonna see what we can do about the situation.
Yeah, just make sure Frankie stays out of the hunting parties, and we got no issue. I like you guys. The respect is still there. It's just unfortunate sometimes you got to do things you don't want to do, you know? But as long as Frankie stays out of our business, I'm more than happy, you know?
Okay.
I got no bad blood with you guys. Just make sure Frankie stays out of the hunting parties, stays out of our business, you know?
All right, man. We'll talk about it, and yeah, hopefully it all works out, huh?
Hopefully.
All right. Thank you for meeting us, and doing it cordially, and not being on that smoke. We appreciate you.
Yeah.
Yo, which one of y'all married to Bella?
Oh, looks like this.
Me.
All right.
Have a good one, guys. Take care.
Nah, I reckon you got that, to be honest. Dude.
Nah, I think that's all you got. I can't lie.
You knock him out.